7 years ago, my manager at the time said, we're going to get you a publishing deal. So they put me in a session with Rag and Bone Man and Jamie Hartman, and we wrote the song Giant.
The advert's called Drumbeat. We've been working on it now for about 18 months.
It's amazing that Lloyds have picked it up and that it fits so well with their ad campaign.
Giant's a very well-known song, it's catchy, but there's a lot of emotion to it in the vocal, which worked really nicely with the kind of story arc of the film.
It's actually the hardest part, choosing the right track to fit script and picture.
So when SIREN first got the brief for this Lloyds project, it started off as a search, so we were looking for a track that had a lot of widespread familiarity and appeal. Giant's it's kind of a dance pop track, and so it was kind of interesting for this job because we were taking that and then we were kind of playing more on the emotional side of the track, creating an orchestral introduction and arrangement to it.
I love being in front of the orchestra. It's sort of the best seat in the house, really, on the podium.
We're using orchestral sections and arrangements that we wrote purposely for the ad. Those are transitioning into stems taken from the original masters. We're taking a massively well-known pop song and really only using the first 2 lines of the chorus, but wanting it to be recognisable throughout the entire piece.
Tonally with Lloyd's adverts, we like a combination of intimate moments and then epic crescendos.
We worked with the LSO on this project, a 56-player orchestra.
I love any excuse to work with the London Symphony Orchestra. They just have such a power and finesse to their playing.
We had kind of a string ensemble, a full brass ensemble, 4 huge Taiko drums and a timpani as well. We wanted to really make a thing of the horse's hooves hitting the ground and kind of like the intensity of it, like that thunderous sound. They just gave us like that impact and that depth that the client was wanting.
These Taiko drums, I mean, they're originally war drums.
Obviously, it has to depict these amazing horses that are synonymous with the Lloyds adverts.
It starts with just one playing alone and then the second one's added, so this feeling of momentum gathering.
It covers this great spectrum of sound.
They can sound really majestic and powerful, and I think really that's the message behind them and the reason for using them.
Having a live orchestra perform an arrangement that you've been working up in demos is always just super incredible. It's amazing to hear all of the individual instrument parts come together and just the way that they kind of come together in the space and live with each other. It's amazing.
It's a big, powerful, epic track, and that's what we hope the advert lands as.
At Lloyds Bank, we will always be by your side.